Haven't seen a human claim it in years. Oh yes, this will do nicely. Look who decided to finally show up. As I was telling your friend here, the wood you brought out to be enough. I'll get started on this. First, you'll have to clean up the shed of all the garbage. I think I could do that. Alright, let's get this all clean. Let's do a little bit of magic. Okay, I think it's all done. Now we'll have to use this old workbench. What? Well, you can't hammer a nail in thin air. You need someplace to make it work. The table next to the tree, Hank. Grab some wood and put it back together while I tidy up the place. There, now we can craft stuff. Oh, now Tony's gonna do all the magic. Yeah, plenty of time to get better. Now, humans got over the cold stone floors and itchy hay a while ago. They would rather much sleep on a clean, soft, springy surface. Here, this is none of those things, but it'll do. Yay, we got some more stuff. You unlocked a new crafting recipe. Bed. Go make one in the workbench. Ooh. Hold on 2 seconds, I gotta do some more magic. See the bottom left-hand side? That little circle thingy? That is going to be our stuff that we are going to use by the workbench. Not where anywhere else either. Alright, so we have build room, inventory, we have crafting, and then we have the exit. Alright, we made a room. Now all we have to do is make the bed. Go into our crafting and then just hit here. Yep, made our bed. Now we go into our inventory and we drag it into the room. And then you do that with all of your other inventory as well. So you can do 2 things. You can craft all of your stuff for your bedrooms and bathrooms and all that. And you can also buy it as well. Now that we made our bedroom, we can talk to Tony again. Were you able to make the bed? Yep, got it right here. I didn't think it could work worse than these schematics. But here we are. Oh, I mean, excellent. You're doing so well. Better than mine back home. That's just sad. Well, hurry along and put it to good use. Make a bedroom and put a bed in it. Well, we already did that. Really, I almost preferred it to the dead tree I used to sleep in. You encouraged weird. All right now. This is the most important step. Humans always need to feed their false sense of superiority by having someone around so they can look down on. You sure seem to know a lot about that. So we're going to need to make them feel welcome by putting down a little table in front of the house that tells them where to go. And a little black book to keep the records for the shark. Oh yes! Here's how you make it. Quite straightforward, really. After you've made it, just put down in the shed and then it's time to rack in the dough. Alright, let's put it right... Did you place the front desk? Yep, it's in there. That looks good. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you're a natural, Hank. Such a fast learner. It's not that great. It took me forever. There's barely anything in there. Are they even gonna like it? You sure know how to take a compliment. Oh, sorry. Thank you? Thank you. Sorry. Go talk to Sharky Boy. Tell him we've got this joint ready. Nothing to lose, nothing to gain. Grab this shark by the brains and take them all up. Well, I was close to saying it. Press the green button. Hello, we'd like to have some humans over. Congratulations, your premium property is now listed on the network. The time had come to unleash something both intriguing and unfortunate on Silver Valley. People. Those dreary, mostly hairless creatures were a controversial topic in the neighborhood. Some thought they were godly beings, forging the world with their magic and machines. Mostly cause they left behind food and other stuff that animals liked. Others would throw a fit of rage, calling them unqualified hairbringers of doom. A bit dramatic, if you ask Hank. All he knew for sure was what his mom always said. Keep your distance. So much for that. You can now start earning hardly life-changing income. Simply accept your first guest through the front desk and give them the experience of a lifetime. Alright, here we go. Alright, there goes our first guest. Alright, press the green button. I got a human on the way. Congratulations, you're now on your way to financial independence. Actually, you are much more closer to financial ruin, but you have a head start. And that probably means something. In any case, make sure you keep up with the guest demands as they tend to become pickier and pickier. Sadly, an issue that technology hasn't been able to solve yet. Alert! Alert! It looks like your premium property is lacking in the old P department. Really? Hey, I don't... Prestige! Wow. That means that the decoration levels on your property aren't up to our low standards. It is ugly. Of course it's ugly. It's plain. but it looks just like my room. Completely plain, with nothing interesting in it. In order to attract more lucrative guests, just make your properties more appealing. By adding non-essential ornamental furniture and knickknacks. Guests go crazy for knickknacks. What an uncomfortable sentence. Raise the property prestige level to a satisfying degree before returning. And the best thing to do for this is decorations. Now, where are we going to get decorations? Well, let's go across the street. We're going to see our dear old friend. Look! Look, is a raccoon. Whoa, where did you come from? I live here. Where did you come from? All right, enough with the questions. What are you after? That sure sounds like a question. Trash? Junk? Muck? I'm looking for something humans like. Something that would make them feel more distinguished. Slop? Scrap? Rubble? No. I need something exquisite. Where you're wrong, my colossal companion. I got what you need. You stumbled upon the most handsome curator of crap this side of the valley. Isn't one thing those animals throw away that I can't flip back at them? Great. Let me just have a look in that dumpster. Not so fast, bozo. How do I know I could trust you? My authoritative. Be that as it may, we don't trade with just anyone off the street. My head would be in the gutter before noon. Although I do spend a lot of time down there. But you gotta be approved before I could sell you anything. I'll tell you what. There's a bus depot across the road. I can smell a stinky tuna from there. Find me a snack and then we can talk. Find a snack, eh? Let's go find him something. Any snacks in here? Nope. There's a snack. Sneak, 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 sneak. Sneak. Sneak, 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 sneak. Bye. I just stole a stinky sandwich. What am I going to do? Am I going to go to animal jail? I don't know. Maybe. Here. I feel so guilty taking this. Here, you can have it. Oh, did you find any grub? Yeah, right here. You can have it. Stale bread, crunchy cheese, week old mustard? That's all I could find. Just like Mom used to make. Alright, you brutish charmer. I'll let you buy my special selection of swill. And here, I'll let you have this one for free. But anything else comes at a price. And I don't mean none of that stinking human stuff. I mean real valuables. Yay, I get stuff up here to make my place look all pretty. If you see all these cans on the floor, they're actually, currency. Animal currency, I guess. You can also take that. And then we could use it towards garbage can here, or when we get a little higher, we can also do it here as well. But it's in the garbage we go. Let's take a lamp, welcome mat, plant, rug, painting, maybe some drawers. Now we can go and decorate. But we gotta get our prestige up. Now, how do we know what our prestige is? We come to the desk, go into details, and down the bottom left is that little diamond thing. So let's go and decorate. The only way we can decorate is go to the bench, unlock our inventory, and then put stuff in. Alright, let's see what our prestige is right now. At 10, so we need 5 more things. Okay. Ooh, it's nighttime. So on the bottom of our little hot bar here, there's a little moon. We can actually sleep through the night. Look at that, daytime. And our guest has arrived. Well, that's gonna be fun. Alright, I think we get more stuff. We can do it outside the bedroom too as well, which is pretty cool. Alright, we got the prestige up. Property prestige is the principle of proof of a prominent plot. Holy peas! That's way too many peas for me. It looks a little better now, I think. Congratulations, you increased your new property value by 0.25%. That is a 278% more than our guests receive on their average trip. More prestigious properties will earn better results, so keep up the work. Congratulations! Seems like your first property is coming along nicely. Now that you're earning the equivalent trips of a door-to-door salesman, you are presented with an opportunity. In order to achieve the prestigious Pawn Voyage pedigree, you have to bring the property in this area up to our standards. So right now, we'll have to do one more guess, and then we'll be done this part of the crossing. Don't forget to hit my head, and also check out this playlist for more videos.